Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Second day without me. Anyways, today is a great day. I'm missing you guys. I'm missing the hot weather. But you know what? We'll deal with it. And next Thursday, you have a test on Unit 1. We're going to review for it. Don't worry, we will review half of the class on Thursday, and then we'll take a test in the second half. But I want to always just fine-tune things and not just slam it on you all at once. So if you have questions, remember to write your questions on the side and ask them when I come back. Or you could ask me on Remind 101. I'll make sure I get back to you ASAP. Alright, so let me list all the things we learned in Unit 1. Okay, there were basically 3 main topics: the number system, scientific notation, and ordering numbers. Take your pick. 3 is a lucky number. Okay, let's go through each one a little bit, and we're just going to review, and then if you have questions, you're going to write it on the side. Okay? The first thing I want to refresh your memory is, remember the basket that we had? If you don't remember, maybe you were sleeping in class. Alright, the big universe is the real number. Everything we learned today in our classroom is a real number because there are fake numbers, remember? Okay? And then, inside the real number is what? The rationals. Okay? This number can be written as a fraction, remember? It can be written as A over B. In that box, we have the integers. These numbers are what? It can be negatives or positives, no fractions. Okay, big thing, no fractions. Inside that, you see how it's getting smaller, is the whole. Whole numbers include 0. Okay, remember 0? The whole in the box. And the last one is natural. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So let's give examples of each. And then we have irrationals right here. Don't forget the irrationals. Irrationals are also in the reals, but it's just kind of off to the side because, remember, it's like an alien. So let me just erase this and then divide this in half. It's still a real, it's just irrational. I'm going to put irrational here, okay? I keep forgetting about the irrationals. How dare we forget about the aliens? How dare we? Alright, so let me give you an example of each, and then we'll talk about irrationals because it's a special topic of its own. Real number, real easy, give me your favorite number. My favorite number is 23 and 10. 10 is my favorite number because powers of 10, baby. 23, Michael Jordan, MJ, raise the roof. Okay, rational. I'm going to say, for example, 1/2. It's a fraction. 4, it's a fraction. It can be written as 4 over 1. Negative 10, it can be written as a fraction, 10 over 1. What else is there? 1/3. Anything, okay? Integers can be negative 10, negative 100, 0. Yes, 0. And 10. Okay? Whole number, 0, 1, 5. And the natural number, 1. Okay? It's all review, so I'm going through it a little bit fast. Alright, so let me ask you this. Next page. Alright, is square root of 16 a natural number? Remember, natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Is square root of 16 a natural number? Yes, it is. Because square root of 16 equals 4. Okay? So remember your square roots, okay? Square root of 16, I would remember all the way to square root of 121 maybe. Who knows square root of 121? 11. Okay. Alright, so, know your square roots. Next thing is what an irrational is, because irrational is a hard one, okay? Irrationals, remember, are numbers that don't really have a pattern, okay? So, for example, I'm going to ask you this because everyone thinks this, okay? 3, 3, 3, repeating. Is that a rational or irrational? Time's up. This is irrational, people, because irrational, remember, irrationals go cray-cray. Okay? Like you say, stop being irrational, stop being crazy. Well, this is not being crazy because there is a pattern to it. It keeps repeating 3. Okay? So this is rational. Irrational number would be something like 0.156, and then it changes to 1, 2, 5, and then it changes to 3, 4, 6. It's acting all crazy. It has no pattern. It's irrational. That's how I remember it. That is how I remember it. Like pi is irrational. It's like 1.4 blah 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 and changes all over the place. It's like going all over the place and everybody's all going crazy. Irrational. Okay? All right. Scientific notation. Okay, remember scientific notation, we'll call it SN for short. Scientific notation is a number that's written, it's shorthand for writing really big numbers or really small numbers. This number right there has to be either between 1 through 9, or 10, I'm sorry, 1 through 10, but does not include 10. Okay, so how I write that is, I'm going to write it with the inequality. So I'm going to write it like this. It's between 1, this number, let's call it n, but it does not include 10. That means it doesn't include 10. I think you guys learned this last year, maybe 6th grade. But this basically means that it includes 1 all the way up until 10. Alright? So let's look at something. Let's look at, for example, that's really fun. Okay, let's look at, for example, 7.4 times 10 to the 5th. That is in scientific notation. This is between 0 and 10, and this is correct, right? To change this into standard form, all we gotta do is move it over this way 5 times. 4, 5, add my zeros, and I get 740,000. Okay? Now, if I have something like this, which Scotty did in my first period class, he had 5.3 divided by 10 to the 2nd. This is not scientific notation because of this division sign. Okay? Scientific notation always has to be multiplication. I don't know if I made that clear in some of the classes. I know my 7th and 8th caught on to this, but it also always has to be multiplication. But we can change it. Okay? We can change it. 5.3 multiplied by 10, we just change this to -2 because we move to the left both ways. To the left, yeah, no. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, okay. The next thing that was on it was ordering, and we'll get more into ordering, okay? So, I want you to try it. 1 second. Okay, here's your try it. Try it. You gotta put this in descending order. What descending means, decreasing, hint. This number might look kind of bad. It might look not bad, but hard, but it's not. 12.5 is also known as what in decimal? 12.5. Okay, good luck. I'll see you soon. Peace out. 안녕.